Okay, in this particular recording, we are only going to be looking at the figures of speech of the poem The Monsoon Bird. So let's quickly get started. I have marked all the figures of speech in the color pink. So let's look at the first one. We have here its tongue of fire and flame, and we are referring to the lightning here. And the interesting word here is the word tongue. And we know that, it should have actually been its line of fire and flame, but rather the poet has chosen to use the word tongue, which is a completely different word, in order to describe the line of fire and flame of the lightning. Okay, so when we have something like this, it says here, its tongue of fire and flame, it becomes a metaphor. It says here that the above is a metaphor. And why? Because there is an indirect comparison made between a line of lightning and a tongue. So these are two completely different things that have been compared or that have been used interchangeably. Okay, and that is why it becomes a metaphor. Okay, moving on. The second figure of speech here, it says, as this winged burglar conquers the landscape. Now, the interesting word here again is burglar. A burglar basically is a thief, right? And we are really talking about the cuckoo here. The cuckoo is referred to as a burglar, okay, a winged burglar, that too, because it has wings, right? And again, a bird and a burglar or a thief are two completely separate concepts, yet they have been compared, they've been used interchangeably again. Okay, so there is an indirect comparison made between a burglar and a bird, right? So when we have a situation like that, again, as we know, as we've seen in the first example as well, this is a metaphor. Okay, so it says here, as this winged burglar conquers the landscape, the above is a metaphor because uh, the cuckoo is indirectly compared to a burglar. I made a mistake here, but basically because the cuckoo is indirectly compared to a burglar. These are two completely different concepts, but they have been compared together indirectly without using the word like or as dash as, and that's the reason why this becomes an example of a metaphor. And in the third and the last figure of speech, we have like a winged weather satellite, and I know all of you are already aware of this. This is clearly an example of a simile because there is a direct comparison made between the monsoon bird and a weather satellite using the word like. Okay, all these three are comparisons, some comparison or the other, but the third one is a direct comparison, obviously because of the word like, right? So it says here, the above is a simile because the cuckoo is directly compared to a satellite, as both serve the purpose of weather forecasting. Alright, so two very similar things have been compared using the word like. Therefore, this is an example of a simile. Okay, let us stop here. And yes, just before, in fact, I stop, in case if you are wondering why, the cuckoo is called a burglar or a thief, it is simple. It is basically just that. Remember that the cuckoo is not really, supposed to be knowing about the rain. It is supposed to be the thunder or the lightning or maybe the rain clouds that inform the world that it is about to rain. It is their secret, right? They know about it. Okay, if you look at it that way, not the cuckoo, not the bird. Yet the cuckoo goes there, gets the news about the rain, and steals that news and races everybody else and goes first out there into the world or into India and tells everyone of the rain, that the rain is going to start before all these other indicators of rain. Okay, so it is called a burglar or a thief because it has stolen the news of the monsoons, and from these other players, and it has gone and told the rest of India that it is about to rain. So that's the reason why it is a winged burglar, because it's a bird, so the wings, but it's basically a thief. It has stolen the news of the monsoon. Okay, so I hope the poem is very clear to you, and this is it when it comes to the poem The Monsoon Bird.